俺の巨人が倒れてる。
さっきは随分と楽しそうだったな。もっと楽しんでくれよ。そうだったな。
Hi, my name is Elias. I am a student of class 30A. And here I'm present my English work. Let's go with the video. The first animation in the world emerging in US States, with a short silent film that lasted 3 minutes. It was an animation based in the popular Bullet play, which was converted to 30 genre that existed in USA. Directed by J. Stuart Blackton in 1936, and it was a series of photographs taken in small motion, and lost 20 photographs per second in about 3,600 photographs taken to make this animation. In Japan's animation, which is different compared to American animation, emerging in 1907 with an animation for only 3 seconds. The animation was called Katsudoshin, and it didn't know about its creator or where it was produced. In the film, you see a young man creating the kanji in the Japanese, the name of the title Moving Pictures in English. It was covered in 2005 and only it was now. It was that they came up with the first official animation. The company Nikkato Studio commissioned this work, and for the process they asked for the help of Osamu Tezuka, one later project creator Astro Boy, to create this grand project in 1916, and a year later the film came out. It wasn't a big hit, so to speak, because it barely comes in some theaters, but it means known for current animation in Japan. And that's the case for the USA and Japan. The world in the animation and niche in 30 is the golden age. The golden age of the USA is older than Japan, because the USA golden age was between the year 1920 and 1960. It lost popularity in the 30s because for the animation broadcast on television stations, and the golden age of television began in the same years as the golden age of Japan's animation in the 1980s. American and Japan's productions are as popular as they are entertaining. Among American animated film productions, the popular ones were those produced by Walter Elias Disney, who was both an entrepreneur, animator, as creative voice actor, and film producer. His Western creation began with the company mascot Mickey Mouse. Some of his productions were Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Pinocchio, Dumbo, Cinderella, Peter Pan, Lady and the Tramp, etc. Of course, there are other stories that Disney produced that weren't a hit, and it as already mentioned. American animation on TV station that started in the golden age along with Japan's animation, or as it was called, anime. Both take and trained after the animation lost strength because some producers or creators the Disney franchises did or retired. Animation on American television was a project in which many television stations invested millions of dollars to renew what was all this. Among the series that stand out were those that had the touch on humorous and satirical humor, as well as the tasty types of series. There were also the matter frequency though the daily life the US's population. There were the many series that remembered as the day were the Morph, Snark, Dennis, the Menace, He-Man and the Master of the Universe, Garfield, Muppets Babies, DuckTales, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Chip, Dallas Records Rangers, The Simpsons, Futurama, Looney Tunes, Spider-Man, Rugrats, Combs and Chicken, Courage the Cowardly Dog, The Flintstones. Japan's animation were more varied in their themes as they played with humor and sometimes there were scenes that were not suitable for minors. In the anime industry, which is the term given to Japan's animation, there was a strong love on television between the 1980 and 1990, with series that marked the childhood of many as they were. Dragon Ball, Saint Seiya, Ranma y medio, Sakura Card Captor, Neo Genesis Evangelion, Sailor Moon, Pokémon, Dragon Ball Z, Captain Tsubasa, One Piece, Hunter x Hunter, Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh! The cartoons and anime marked the childhood of many generations, but animation were as beautiful and fun as they were thoughtful. Cartoon series are still being my twilight. Each time though see some differences and similarities between both animations, were American and Japan's. Japan's animation is much found as American animation, but the creation of these the characters is different or even they become the same. The characters in the USA cartoon has exaggerated aspects, such as heads, round, stretched, crushed, as well as the Buddhists and on many occasions using animals to make it and characters. Both animations have mostly larger eyes, but the American one has larger or smaller nose, ears, hands, and feet than the Japanese one, which is mostly smaller than the American one. An anime used a manga where all the story comes from which they were based due the animation has those the American animation, but with comics. In the anime, the human figure was always used without exaggerating human aspects. To create a singular animation of both, it cost much time and effort. When they created the Bird and the Beast, Tarzan, the Lion King, you animation, the animator took and loved team, do they eat, prepared the essence, the aesthetics, the momentum of the challenge, the soundtrack, and animation of the effects. American animation are more expensive than Japan's animation. Let's take an example. The Simpsons series cost $5 million per episode, and an anime series that had 12 episodes cost $5.5 million. Both types of animation follow the same steps as theory production, but in different ways. for the sense. They handle analyze the gestures and movements of the characters. So both Japanese and American animation restored the storyboards, in which they made and performed each essence of the series. The anime was based on original works such as manga and light novels. For this reason, they have reference to what their essence would be like. American cartoon characters of years on were more joking, rebellious, ambitious, and violent than they are today. In the past, cartoons were intended for everyone. Today, American cartoons were only intended for a specific audience. Name the genre. The characters have now been violent because they should not be shown to the children. The anime involved with the passing of time and sentence of focusing of a specific audience, preferring the broader with more genre or for all types of audience, as they were shonen, gore, komodo, isekai, kemono, sentai, mecha, ecchi, yandere, yaoi, yuri, schoolboy, harem, hentai. I couldn't put a picture for the genre since it is the adult content, but it also breaks bounds for uses other genres. Japanese animation is more beautiful than American animation. American animation is entertaining as it is inspiring, so is Japanese animation. Anime and cartoons were and will remain part of the childhood. Japan adopting anime is part of the culture, and that represents it. Japan and USA, they don't want ignored as cosplay. A person dressed of their favorite character, and on many occasions they are animated characters. Well, that's a good my work. Oh, I'm beautiful and leave you a beautiful song in Spanish. Bye.
Venga. 1, 2, 3, 14. Cantaba la rana. Debajo del agua salió un caballero. Traía a su perro. Te amo con todo. 1 kilo de huevo. Vino mi abuelo y dijo que sí.